what kind of things do we want to know during an intake? Well, I'll be honest, small talk is a good chunk of our intake because we have to make you comfortable. We want to get to know who you are. So yeah, the first little bit will be small talk. There's a bunch of paperwork you fill out too, usually, just to give us a little bit of background, get some notes on you. Nothing too intense. Typically during my intakes, I sit down with the parent and the child just to get an idea of what's going on, how we've come to this point, if the kid even wants to be here. It's always a huge thing. Get a lot of parents dragging their teens in. And so I usually make a deal with the teen of, let's do this for 3 sessions and we'll see how you feel. Gives them enough time to get to know me, and I get to know them and kind of feel it out. So during that time, I ask what's brought them in, what their symptoms are, what led them here. Give them the confidentiality spiel, stays between us except for like these few little things. Then I kick the parent out, and then it's just me and the teen or the kid. From there, I ask them a bit more detailed questions about what's going on that they might want to talk about in front of mom and dad or their guardians. What else? We ask about goals. Why are you at therapy? What do you want to do? What's going to be different after you get through therapy and you feel better? What's going to be changed about your life, if anything? Do you just want to feel better? You want something to change? Is it something we can even change, or is it something we have to learn to accept? It's a whole mess. But the intake should make you feel comfortable. You should not feel uncomfortable during your intake with your therapist. It's not probably a good sign for future interactions. But overall, just be yourself. They'll have some direct questions for you. Some places you can even look at the intake forms up on their website. I know on my practice's website, they have them all posted so you can kind of see. But don't be afraid to make small talk. Don't be afraid to ask the therapist questions. I always ask my kids, what do you want to know about me? Because it's not fair for us to ask you a ton of stuff and then not tell you a single damn thing about us. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you trust me if you don't think I'm a real person? So that's my intake strategy. Other therapists might be different. Psychiatrists are a whole different ballgame. They're a lot more like straight to the facts because of how they work. But as a psychologist, I just want the bare bones in that first intake session. We'll dive into the deep stuff later. We don't need to dig everything up in that first 45, 50 minutes.